Imagine it's your wedding day. You have the girl, the career, and a bright future. Suddenly, the police burst in. You're accused of high treason. You're thrown into a dark stone hole in the Alps and forgotten for 7 years. You didn't do it. Your 3 best friends did, and they did it just for fun. While Pierre Picaud rotted in the dark, his friends were living his dream. One married his fiancée. Another became a millionaire using Pierre's stolen business secrets. They thought Pierre was dead. But in that cell, Pierre wasn't dying. He was calculating. He befriended an aging priest who, on his deathbed, revealed the location of a hidden ancestral treasure worth millions. 7 years later, Pierre walked out of that prison a ghost. He claimed the gold. He changed his name. He had enough money to buy the world. But he only wanted 3 things, 3 lives. He didn't just want them dead. He wanted them to watch their worlds burn. First, his first target was Lupin, the man who stole his wife. Pierre didn't use a knife. He used a needle. He tricked Lupin's daughter into a fake marriage with a criminal, burned down his business, and framed his son for theft. By the time Pierre finally showed his face, Lupin had nothing left to live for. But the second friend was even more arrogant. This man had become a wealthy restaurateur. Pierre spent a year infiltrating his circle, slowly poisoning his reputation and draining his bank accounts, until the man was begging for scraps on the street where he once reigned. Pierre waited until the man was at his lowest, handed him a single coin, and whispered his real name. The shock alone was enough to break him. The final friend, the one who had written the false letter of accusation, was the most difficult to reach. He was guarded, paranoid, and powerful. Pierre didn't rush. He waited years, buying the house next door, learning his every habit, and slowly driving him into a state of total madness. On a cold October night, Pierre finally finished the job, leaving behind a note that simply read, "Justice is a dish best served over a lifetime." This isn't just a movie plot. This is the true crime case of 1807 that inspired the legendary Count of Monte Cristo. It is a reminder that while the wheels of justice turn slowly, they grind exceedingly fine. If you take everything from a man who has nothing left to lose, you have just created the most dangerous person on earth.